Hey, welcome to my channel. Check out this mini drone. Doesn't it kind of look like the RYZE TELLO? You know, the one that we call sort of like the DJI TELLO? Well, this one here is actually smaller. It fits in my hand nicely and it comes with a controller. But yet, it's got a 720p camera, but this camera is movable. You can move it up and down, has a removable battery, and it does flips and all sorts of thingies. Check out my video and tell me what you think. The good people at RC Moment sent me this really cool mini folding drone here. It's so tiny, I'm gonna have to bring it up to the camera so you can see it. And it comes in white or black. They really didn't name it much. It just on the box says mini folding drone. And even the drone, they just call it drone. And you see you've got prop guards. It looks pretty cool. So if I show it on this side, you get a controller and you can attach your cell phone. It's a really small, very agile drone with an actual 720p camera, which is really nice. So there's the camera right there. So let's open the box and I'll show you what's inside. All right, so inside the box, what do we have? Flip this around to start off with the controller. I guess the drone is so small. There it is down there. The drone is so small that the controller is massive. So let's take a look at the controller first. You have an on and off switch here. Around this edge here, you have trim controls. There's 4 buttons to adjust the trim of the drone. You have the joysticks, which return to the center, and they actually click when you press down. Let's see if there's anything on the front. Yes, there is. You have a button here and a button there. And to power this controller, it's going to take 2 AA batteries. Let's take a look at the drone itself. Here, I'll bring it nice and close so that we can see it. It's a black and green color, this version here. It has the fold out arms, so I'm just going to yank those out right now so we can actually see them. There we go. It's got a power button right on the top so you can power it. And if we take a quick look at the front of the drone, I'll bring that nice and close here. Check this out. Look at the camera. The camera can actually pivot on such a small drone. That's one thing you usually don't see on small drones. The camera's usually fixed, but this one here, you can actually move it up and down. So here I have the camera pointing down, so if I'm flying straight up, I can look straight down at the ground, and the farthest I can move it is forward. And if I flip this over to look at the bottom, you can kind of see the battery in there, and you would almost think, when I first looked at this, I was looking at it going, wow, too bad the battery's not removable. But guess what? It is. On this tiny little drone, look at my thumb, the size of my thumb. Watch this. I'm going to pull the battery out. It's right there. That's the battery. That's pretty cool. That is a tiny battery. I really can't see what the voltage is on it, but I can tell it's a 1 cell, 3.7 volt, maybe a 300 milliamp battery would be my guess, something around that. So a drone this size with a battery this size, you're probably going to get like maybe 5 to 6 minutes of flight time, which is actually pretty good. I do really like that it's so small and it snaps in. You don't have to connect any wires. And the fact that it's removable, you can get more of these batteries and fly this for a long time. And on one side of the drone right here, you can see there's the antenna. That's the antenna that will send you the video signal back to your cell phone or tablet so you can see where the drone is flying. There's the size of this drone. Very tiny. And in case someone's wondering, how much does something this small weigh with a battery in it? The battery's in it. And I'm going to put it down here on the scale. 28 grams. Let's see what else comes with the drone. Flip this over. What do we have? We have the instructions right here. We have the goodie package. You always get one of these. So there's my charger for the battery. Prop guards right here. You can see there's 4 prop guards and you actually get extra props, which is everything you need to keep flying this for a long time. Finally, you have the cell phone holder. And if you wish, you can attach this right in here. And there we go. All right, I'll charge up the drone. I'll put batteries in the controller, and then we're going to go check out how good the camera is on this, and then we'll take it for a flight. Okay, so here we have the drone, and here we have the app, and it's functioning. As you see, I moved the drone. You can see the latency is really low, so this is really good for such a small drone. And it's 720p, just like the RYZE DJI TELLO. So I'm going to move this behind me. I'm just going to look down. You tell me what the video quality looks like. So I'm recording this right now on the app, which is on the phone. I'll try to put it straight, level. So pictures behind me, I put them there for exactly this purpose, just to see how good video quality is. And there you can see all the good stuff. Go down to my computer back here. You can see that. How do the colors look? So far on the phone, it looks okay. So I'll have to check it out myself when I'm reviewing it. But right now you can see the quality, and if it looks good to you, then it's going to look good to me. All right, so the next thing is to take this baby for a flight. Right, the drone's ready for takeoff. Apparently, if you push this button, it will take off. Let's see what it does. Hey, it takes off. Where are you going, drone? Come on back here. So let me just let go of all the controls and see how the altitude hold works. Okay, I'm going to release the controls. There we go. Wow. So it's staying at the exact same altitude I left it, which is really good. Let's try a few flight maneuvers here. All right, so let's go through the little area here. Flies easy. I can fly it forward in my house, bring it backwards so I don't crash into anything. Nice. Now the speed control, this is what the camera sees. You see as I'm flying here? There we go. That's what it sees, and that's what it's recording. So now I'm just going to adjust it, and there's a little speed control. If I press this button down, that says I'm in faster speed. So let's see. Oh, that is pretty fast. So let's bring that back. I'm on a faster speed. I'm not on the fastest speed. There's 3 speeds. That's the fastest. I'll put it down to slow speed. And now I'm going to lower it a little bit. It says bring it up to about 5 feet for a flip. So let's try a flip. I always hate these flips because they're so scary in this tiny little room. But here we go. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So let's see. Let's put it about... Well, let's move it this way because I'm going to try to flip to the right. So we go like this. It says if you want to do a flip, all you do is press the right button and tell it which way you want it to flip. So I'll press it. I want to flip to the left. Nice! Did you see that flip? That was pretty cool. This thing even flies like a DJI Tello. Here, let me just follow it around here. Just the way it cruises through the air, it flies really well. Let me just bring it around. Well, I'm going to have to say, this is going to go into one of my favorite drones because just look at the way it flies. This thing is amazing. It's so smooth. Now, if I let go of the controls, it just sits there. One of the things I like about this drone is the camera is movable. So I'm just going to move it. Now the camera's facing straight down. So now I have to fly above me to get an image. Let's see what that looks like. Everything looking straight down, which is pretty cool. So here, I'm going to walk under it. Did I get it? So no matter where I go, it's just looking down. So that's really good. If you wanted to take it outdoors and fly straight up and have some nice scenery looking down at the ground, this drone can actually do that. All right, so with the camera pointing straight down, yeah, we can land it right on the ground like that, nicely. All right, this is the part of the video where I give you my thoughts on this here drone. Well, according to the website behind me, this drone is called the IN1601. But on the box it says mini drone, so I've been calling it mini drone. Anyways, I really like this drone. I really like small drones, and I like the fact that the arms, if you take the prop guards off, you can actually fold the arms in and make it really tiny and throw it in your pocket. So it is a really portable little mini drone that flies for about 6 or 7 minutes on a battery that is removable. Unfortunately, you cannot just go to your local hobby store and buy these batteries. You'll have to get them from the manufacturer or RC Moment, whatnot. But I like the way it just snaps in. It's a really nice design. And I like the fact the camera can move up and down. So I usually always complain about that in mini drones, that the camera's fixed. But this camera moves up and down. It has height hold, so it will stay exactly where you leave it in the air. But if there's the slightest bit of wind, it will move with the wind. It doesn't have an optical sensor on the bottom like the RYZE TELLO has. But for the price, have you checked the price on this? Check the link below in the description how much this costs. And it comes with a controller, so that's pretty decent for the price. You get all this, not the cell phone, but you get all this for that low price. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you in the next video.